Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I haven't posted in like about a month. Not because I haven't been doing any art, it's just because I haven't just made any videos. And today I'm going to be drawing a scene of my OC's original characters at the beach. The girl I'm drawing right here, her name is Charlotte. And these OCs are a part of a story I'm making with my siblings, and we're drawing like manga for it. I think the reason I haven't been uploading lately is because I just don't know what I'm gonna post next. Because like I have ideas I want to post, but like I don't know. Okay, so now I'm drawing the girl in the back. His name is Kira. And I was trying to think of how I should draw her body. I was gonna do like her back facing us, and then she's looking to the camera, but like looking to us. But then I just decided to show her front, because that would be easier to draw. And down there, oh, my head also okay. Down there is this guy, and his name is if I can remember, Ren. Yeah, that was his name. And they're all wearing their school uniforms in this photo. I keep saying photo, but it's not a photo. It's like, well, it is a photo because in this image, in this drawing, it's supposed to be Charlotte holding a camera and taking a picture of herself with them in the background. So that's why I keep calling it photo. Right now, as I'm editing this video, my birthday is tomorrow. So yay. And I'm thankful to God that I'm just like alive, and I have my family. And yeah. So right now I'm doing the liner, and I'm doing it with a glass pen and watercolor, like I usually do. I'm also just like using a brush to wipe away like the eraser shavings after I do the liner. And they all kind of look scary right now because I haven't drawn in their eyes. Okay, I'm doing the eyes for her now. I got inspired by like the cover of this manga I've been reading, and they do like this really cool ink effect on the drawing that looks cool. I'll show you the cover of the manga I'm reading. It's called Sakura Saku, and it's made by the same person who made like her most like popular work, which is like Blue Spring Ride or Har Ride. I made her eyes like look very watercolor ink looking. Now I'm just shading her. For this one, I did like the shading where I do purple magenta color, and then I outline it with orange to be a transition color between her skin and the shadow to give this like hard sunlight effect type thing. Okay, so I'll talk about like the characters now. So Charlotte, the main girl in the front, she wants to be an idol, and her friend really likes, the one in the front really likes this idol group. I'm still working on their story a bit, but I have drawn 3 pages of it. I kind of messed up on her shading on her face right here, right now, in this part of the video, but then I just clean it up. And right now, this is like real-time footage, not like sped up footage, so you can see how like fast I work or like how slow I work. I don't know. This picture took me about 2 days because I started like late at night, and then I went to sleep after like doing the rosary, and then I think I worked it on a little bit after I did that, but then I went to sleep, and the next day I worked on it at night. I don't do any scripts for like when I talk, do a voiceover, so it's like I don't really know what to talk about, but at the same time I just say whatever's on my mind. So I just want to say that don't compare yourself in anything you do, including art, including like your faith. Like always try to grow, but don't compare like, oh, their life or their faith is perfect, because no one's perfect except Jesus and Mary. But yeah, because I feel like just comparing can make you more stressed, but we still should have like a passion, of course, for God, and just don't do things to be better than other people or compare yourself in general, because I feel like it like kind of takes away the point of why you're doing something. Okay, I'm working on her shadows right now, but she kind of looks like she has a goatee because I did such a hard shadow under her lip. I told that to my sister and she said she didn't even notice until I told her, so I hope I didn't ruin it for you guys that her shadow now looks like a mustache, basically like a beard. Now I'm working on the beach. Okay, this part was very interesting because I was trying to do it very quickly because before the watercolor dried, to do a transition between the sand and the ocean. But I didn't have a big enough brush, so I had to use that brush that's red, which I usually don't use for watercolor because it's like the brush I used to erase, like to also take away my erasing shavings. But then I had to work quickly and I just used it to finish the ocean. And so I did these like waves. I looked at a YouTube video and to help me understand how to do the waves. In the YouTube video they used white paint. I think it might have been gouache. I'm not sure, but I used acrylic white paint because that's the only thing I had on hand. This is like I don't really use YouTube tutorials, but then I really need one for this because like YouTube tutorials are super helpful, so like they're good to use and I should use them more, but I just don't because it's sometimes fun not knowing what you're doing when drawing or just like enjoying the process. Now I'm just shading in their hair more. Okay, now I'm doing like the foam of the waves, but at first I was using this Posca marker and the small pen, but then I realized that was it was taking me a long time to use the Posca marker, because when I did it I first like put the Posca paint on a palette and then I used my small brush to make the lines, but then I decided just to go straight in with the Posca marker. And then after I did that I used just my regular acrylic and mixed with a little bit of water and used that instead because it was just faster and better and gave me more natural organic lines. And I kind of made a mess when using acrylic paint because after I did that I used another paintbrush and my finger to to splatter the paint on to make like a more realistic wave ocean, and also did that to some of their on top of their faces to make it look like the particles of water, I guess. And I think that looked pretty good. The tutorial said to do that on YouTube, so I did. I at first didn't really like how the ocean looked, but now I like it a lot more. I thought the lines were kind of random, but I think it looks pretty realistic in my opinion. Well, better than what I usually would do for waves. And now I'm just erasing the watercolor I accidentally did at the top that went above the line of washi tape. I just use a sponge and a little bit of water and rub a bit to get it off, but not too hard or it'll mess up the paper. The water kind of reminds me of like the outer space a bit, so I kind of like that. I'm gonna sign it with my signature at the top. Today is the 8th. I wonder how I should do it. Here we go. This is the end. I'm gonna put it there, but whatever. And to end this video, God bless and good night. My desk is so messy right now.